Hello, welcome back. Today I am in the orchard and I am going to start the process of harvesting the fruit trees. We've got lots of apples and we have some pears right now. I've got Ramsey over here watching me. What do you think, Ramsey? He likes the harvest process because that means that there will be a lot of apples around and he has a taste for apples. I might need to move him into the other pasture with the other sheep. He's been hanging out in the orchard for a while. He's been snacking on apples nonstop. Just put Ramsey in the other pasture, grabbed myself a basket. I'll fill this up to the top. I'll probably need something else. And then I've grabbed myself a stool. I'll end up needing a ladder at some point, but I'm gonna grab what I can with this for now.
Recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. This road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
I've just come inside from being out in the orchard. It got hot. It is midday now. I'm inside cooling off. I got a good amount of harvesting done. I can always finish up some more harvesting when we get back into town because we're actually going out of town tomorrow morning for about 5 to 6 days. It's Alex's birthday, so we're going to be going off grid. We're just gonna kind of disconnect. We're staying at this little retreat in Raglan, which is a beautiful little surf town in New Zealand. It's one of our favorite spots in New Zealand, and it's very like beach coastal energy, and I'm really excited about that. Before we leave town, I definitely want to reset the house. Something that I've learned throughout life is a big hack, kind of a gift to your future self, is if you clean up your house, reset it, make it really nice before you leave town, so that when you come back into town, you just feel like, the house is lovely, and your future self will thank you. And then I've got some shrimp right here and some black beans. I'm thawing out the shrimp and I'm soaking the black beans because we're gonna do baja fish tacos for dinner tonight, which I'm very excited. We haven't done that recipe before, so that will be fun. I've been trying out a lot of new recipes. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting recipes and the links to them pretty much every day lately because I've been trying out new recipes. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm gonna bring you guys along with me and we're gonna reset the house a bit. There's just little things to do. It's nothing crazy, but just put the house back together because I just walked through the living room and I had that feeling of like, everything's in shambles. the vlogs, you know that we just had some guests here from overseas. So I've just taken all of the dirty sheets off the bed and I'm washing those right now. These are actually the caravan sheets that I just washed and I'm going to put back in the caravan for next time we take a caravan adventure. This trip we're going on, we're not going to be taking the caravan. We're actually staying at a little off-grid retreat in Raglan, but they'll be ready and we'll have fresh, clean sheets when we're ready to. I hope this inspires you guys. I love watching people clean and do laundry and chat, and those are like some of my favorite vlogs to watch on YouTube. One, because I just feel like it feels really casual, but also I get inspired to do things around my own house. Does anybody have hacks for folding a fitted sheet? If so, let me know because I haven't figured it out yet. I know that there's a hack out there that I'm not doing. There's gotta be. There's a hack for everything. But I don't know the fitted sheet hack yet. And I haven't looked it up just yet. So if you know one, try to explain it to me in the comments. If you can't explain it to me, then try to send me a DM on Instagram maybe if you know of a video that shows how to do it. Because I'd like to know. Because my fitted sheets are just a mess all the time. They're just like a crumpled up, they look like a crumpled up, dirty napkin, honestly. But they're not, I swear. He will find any snuggly place to take a nap during the day. We normally only let him take naps in our bed because normally the guest bed is made and ready just in case guests come again. But when it's unmade like this and you look so cozy, then I don't mind. They're too cute. By the way, remember when I got these two art pieces, one of the sheep and one of the landscape, and how they look like they're inspired by this area? Well, I thought that one more would look really good here, a third, so I got another one. And I'm gonna put it like right here. I'll show you guys this one. It's so beautiful and also looks like could be our little house right here on this road. Honestly, looks a lot like our house with the big tree and the little road, gravel road, and just lush greenery all around. So I thought that this would be perfect in the mix of these three because then you have the countryside hills like we have around here, the sheep, which you all know we have around here, and this little house on this country road. It sets the scene. So I'll be putting this one up pretty soon. For the baja shrimp taco recipe, it calls for red pickled onion. I don't have any red pickled onion right now, and I normally do, but it is super easy to do a quick red pickled onion for a recipe if you need some that night. So I'm just going to do some red pickled onion, some vinegar, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, and some red chili flakes if you want for a little bit of a kick. I have another life hack for you guys. It just blew my mind. I tested it out and I can confirm that it works. If you have tomatoes growing in your veggie garden and you notice that you have some tomatoes that have grown to full size, but they're not ripening, maybe they're just green for some reason, maybe they haven't had enough sun, it hasn't been warm enough, there could be lots of different reasons why they're not ripening and turning red. Well, you can pull them right off of the vine like I did here, and I put them in, whoop, don't fall. I put them in this brown paper bag. It's been a couple of weeks now. I just opened this brown paper bag to look inside. I actually forgot what was in it. And I pulled out these two bright red heirloom tomatoes that are ready to eat and will be delicious in our dinner tonight. I just popped out to the garden because the recipe asked for some cabbage, some cilantro, and some cherry tomatoes. How cute is this little cabbage? It's the perfect size for dinner tonight. Not too big. And this is as big as it was growing. It pretty much looked like it was full size because the other ones around it were full size. So cute little cabbage for dinner tonight.
Hello vlog, welcome to our kitchen. I just wanted to pop in here and say that I'm very excited for tonight's dinner. We're doing some Baja style shrimp tacos. And I'm from San Diego, California, which means I love tacos. And I love Baja.
Especially if they're Baja.
So let's see how these turn out. Stick around.
This looks beautiful. We just marinated the shrimp in jalapeno, cumin, paprika, and we're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Here are the shrimp tacos. Honestly, I'm salivating right now. These look so good. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go and eat these. But first, I'm gonna put some lemon on top. Little taste test for you guys. My first bite. These are amazing. I will put the recipe that we followed in the description box for you guys. Found it on Pinterest. Oh my god. I'm really good.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Are you kidding me? Like, look at that. These are so delicious. Little side of black beans as well, but man, I mean, look at that taco. Look at the like oil dripping. It's so good.
I love food. So much. Our view while we eat right now. Little Frida crossing. Got duck crossing. There's some beautiful light in the valley. And we've got Lonky. Good morning. It is the next day. We are on the road. We packed up all of our stuff. It's in the car. We dropped off Lonka at the sitter, and we've just stopped for an iced mocha. And as you guys can see, this is sort of like a smoothie. And this is something I run into a lot. And I talk about this on TikTok because I do the differences between the US and New Zealand a lot on TikTok. And this is a big difference. When you order an iced coffee drink, they normally put ice cream in it. It's pretty common too. Sometimes you get it with just ice, like just over ice. And I'm pretty used to just getting it over ice when I order an iced mocha at this local place. And so I forgot about the whole ice cream thing for a second. I ordered an iced mocha and right before it came out, I looked at Alex and I go, oh, it's gonna have ice cream in it because I forgot to, and it did. So I'm okay with it today. I've got nothing against ice cream, but sometimes I just want my coffee over ice and that's it. But not gonna lie, it's pretty good.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Everything that I own, yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden.
We have officially made it to our first stop, which is Alex's family's little lake cottage that they have here. If you know, you may not know, some of you may know, some of you may not know, Alex's dad is Kiwi. He was born and raised in New Zealand. That's why Alex has his New Zealand citizenship. Part of the reason why we moved here and were able to live here. And his parents have a lake cottage that they have for when they're here in New Zealand. And a lot of the family uses it from time to time. We are staying here for a couple of nights before we go to Raglan because it's on the way for us. Alex is outside already mowing the lawn here, just taking care of it while we're here. And we are going to head out to dinner tonight, which will be lovely. And those of you who have been following my channel since we moved to New Zealand or before, you're probably gonna have a little bit of deja vu in this space because this is where we spent a lot of time when we first moved to New Zealand. This was kind of like our home base when we weren't in the retro caravan exploring both the North and the South Island. This is where we spent a lot of time. So yeah, you're probably having deja vu right now. I've just thrown on this little top. I'm not sure if it matches that well with the pants, just a little bit because it's got some of that yellow in it. These pants are more of like a gold color, but thanks. I wanted to wear a cool blouse, and that's exactly what this is because like I said, it's hot, a hot one today. And then I'm bringing this jean jacket just in case it gets cooler in the evening, which it normally does. So I'll throw this over a little Calvin Klein jean jacket. And I will probably wear this blouse again when we go to Raglan because it feels very Raglan. That's why I brought it. Little surfside town, and it's got little like seashells and coral and stuff like that. So I'm an outfit repeater. It's what we do around here. It's okay. Oh, I also am wearing these wedges for a little fun oomph for dinner. Feels really cozy, but put together. And then I've got this little chain necklace on that you can kind of see. And that's the look. I put a little bit of eyeliner on and I'm ready to go. That was delicious. Churros with dulce de leche. Yes, it's a yes from me. Now we are taking a little stroll because we need to move. We need to digest a bit because I'm uncomfortably full, to be honest. But I only brought those wedges as you guys saw. So we're both walking barefoot. The Kiwi way. We're walking by the river. The sun is setting. Really beautiful. Hello, we have fast forwarded several days. We are back at home from our little off-grid kind of getaway / unplug. We both didn't film or anything like that. We were barely really on our phones or anything. We just kind of unplugged a bit. We enjoyed our time together in this little off-grid cabin in Raglan. It had like the most beautiful views of the ocean, and we cooked dinner over a fire in the evening with that view, and I meditated, did yoga. Alex went surfing. I got him a massage for his birthday, and it was just a really lovely time. We're probably going to go back at some point, so if we do, I'll share the experience with you guys a little bit more, but for Alex's birthday, we just kind of wanted to unplug, enjoyed ourselves first. By the way, when we were in Raglan, we went to brunch, and then after brunch, we decided to do a little detour to this beautiful waterfall. It's called Bridal Veil Falls. It's a short hike up there, and you can see it in like 3 different levels if you go down these stairs. And so we decided to do it. And you guys, this was the most beautiful waterfall I personally have ever seen. It wasn't the biggest waterfall I've ever seen, but definitely the prettiest. It just looked like a magical land. I can't even explain it. It was so beautiful. So I'm going to show you guys footage of it here. If you're ever in New Zealand, I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're in the Raglan area, because wow, it took my breath away. We've just been unpacking today, doing some laundry. I harvested some beautiful goodies from the garden that I shared on Instagram. There's so many beautiful ripe cherry tomatoes right now and strawberries. The weather's been really interesting. It's been hot some days, like full-blown summer, and then the next day you'll get a lot of rain, which is actually a really good combo for the garden in some cases, to where you get a good hot day, but then you get a nice bit of watering with the rain. We're definitely moving into autumn now. It's getting colder. We're starting to plan some trips here in the near future to escape the cold here in New Zealand. So I'll share with you guys more as that all unfolds and we come up with those plans. But those are still happening, and we're sort of ironing out the details of that. So that's all very exciting. Lanka's here saying hello. And that is it for this week's vlog. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all very soon in the next one. Thanks for watching.